2 years ago I tried making money from side hustles, and ever since then the results have not been great. But this time I finally started to make some money, and in this video I will show you how. On my previous attempts, I followed the basic steps a beginner would follow when trying to make some money online. So I went on YouTube and started watching videos on how you can start some side hustles. The problem with that was that I was checking just so many things at the time, and I was so overwhelmed with the amount of work you needed to do if you were going to try all of them. However, this time I decided that I wanted to try these side hustles one by one, and here are the results. I had heard that you can make hundreds of dollars with YouTube without ever showing your face through paying others to create the videos for you, and that is exactly what I started doing. The problem was that you needed to create so many videos and be good at scripting, storytelling and editing, and I had no experience with such things. So to overcome this problem, I went on Upwork.com and hired people to do such things for me. They would charge me at a rate of $30 per video. I thought that with the passing of time the videos would grow and get more views and I would make more money, but I was basically wrong. Most of the videos didn't even cross the 1000 views mark, so even though the channels were generating revenue, they were far from profitable. With the rise of AI, many channels were demonetized, so it was getting harder than ever to make money with this side hustle. So I decided to focus on Facebook Marketplace and flipping items for a profit, thinking that this would be a total failure, but I was wrong. Surprisingly enough, I actually made some profit with this side hustle, and let me show you how. I bought a Canon M50 from a friend of mine that was actually selling some used cameras that he had bought something like 2 years ago. After some negotiations, I managed to fix the price to a low rate of $350. My initial intention was to use the camera on this channel, however, after recording some videos, I came to the realization that a cheap camera from 2018 was not going to create the best looking videos, so I decided to sell it. Next thing I did is that I went to the Facebook Marketplace and created a new listing. Within a couple of hours, I received several messages from people showing interest, and after only 2 days, I managed to sell the camera for $380 and ending up with a profit of $30 simply from flipping the camera. I started to think that flipping things online actually works and you can make a lot of money. However, something happened that made me change my mind. When I listed another product or item, which was a laptop that I bought for $200 and decided to sell for $230, I got almost zero interest, realizing that the reason why the camera sold was probably because it was difficult to find a cheap Canon M50 these days, and I would probably not be able to replicate the same sale again. With that in mind, I decided to move over to the most successful side hustle, making me money even while I was not working. So let me tell you how it started. After I failed with the faceless channel that I told you earlier, I started to think what went wrong. I realized that my channels were demonetized around the time that ChatGPT was released. But how can that be related in a way? So people were basically asking ChatGPT to generate video scripts, they were using a robotic text-to-speech website, and they finally were using Pictory to add images in order to create a mediocre video in minutes. Because of this trend and huge loads of data uploaded to the platform, YouTube started demonetizing channels left and right, and faceless YouTube channels were not a safe option anymore. I decided that my next side hustle would be to create a normal YouTube channel like this one, where I would be showing my face and monetize it as fast as I could. In order to do that, I needed 1000 subscribers and 4000 hours of watch time. After watching several videos on how to make it possible, I realized that the best way to do it would be through long-form tutorials. Next, I sought help from Fiverr experts, and even though the click-through rate was very low, the growth was there and seemed kind of natural. After 46 days and 15 videos, on April the 2nd, I managed to reach the monetization goals. In only 2 days after I applied, I got accepted into YPP, or YouTube Partner Program. I was having a nice dinner with my family when YouTube revenue got updated, and I saw that I was finally making money from this side hustle and realized that there was no more time for me to procrastinate, and I needed to scale this channel as fast as I could. I kept working hard every day and published 5 more videos until I realized that there was something wrong with my channel. The video quality was bad and there was no chance of going viral with that quality, so I decided to order a new Sony A7 Mark IV, and then during the time that I was waiting for its delivery, I thought of a cheat code to make my channel go viral. On February 19th, I set up my first Google Ads campaign. In total I spent 54 euros and got 750 views, thinking that this would give my channel a boost to trigger the algorithm and go viral, but I was absolutely wrong. For the next couple of days, the views were basically flat. From this moment on, I decided to keep it all organic and post one video every Tuesday and Saturday and step up my production game. To do that, I started using Envato Element and Epidemic Sounds to make my videos more professional, and after a few attempts, one of my videos started to get some traction. For the first time, after so many months, I was getting paid from a side hustle, even though I was not actively working on that particular day. One day after posting this video, I made $1.2, $1.5 and then $1.3, and it was all organic without spending any money on ads. This was enough proof of content that this side hustle actually works, and now I needed to create other streams of income. Without wasting any time, I went on to Amazon.com and set up my Amazon Associates account. When I shared my videos, I always made sure to include some links of products I was using in the video, like camera, lenses or microphone. Interestingly enough, I noticed that when my videos were getting views, I get more clicks on my affiliate links, and even though I haven't made my first commission yet, I'm pretty sure that it will happen soon. The interesting thing about this side hustle is that you do not need to do anything apart from sharing the links, since the success of this side hustle also depends on the success you will have on your YouTube channel. As I was working on my channel and creating more videos, I noticed that I was editing my videos faster and had more time at my disposal. So I thought that I could use this to my advantage and make some extra cash. So here's what I did next. I went to my old Fiverr profile and started checking on how much money the editors were actually paid to edit YouTube videos, and the numbers were mind-blowing. Getting paid $100 for 5 minutes of raw editing would be quite nice, so without hesitation I decided that this would be my next side hustle. So I went straight to the Fiverr website and click on Become a Seller. Right after that I needed to create my first gig, so I set the title to I will do professional video editing for YouTube and selected the category of video editing. I had no idea basically how to price my services and what the ranges were, so I started comparing myself to other video editors that were already on the platform. And after some calculations on how much money my time would be worth, I decided to go with 3 different packages: the basic one, the standard one and the premium. I would basically charge $95 for 5 minutes of editing, then $295 for 15 minutes of editing, and then the premium package for $595 for 30 minutes of raw footage. After that, I set up a list with everything my editing includes, and after agreeing to the terms, I decided to publish my gig as a video editor. We are still waiting to see the results that we are going to have with this side hustle and see if this one is going to be a success or a failure. Here's the video that is making me passive income on my channel. You can check it out for curiosity or learn how you can make your channel go viral as well.